Hello, welcome to the Jerrycan show. My name is Jerry, and my goal with the show is to introduce you to the people, the ideas, and the resources that will help you execute on your dreams. Now, on the show, I have conversations with people of interest, game changers, industry experts, trailblazers, people that really matter. And I unpack their brains. I talk about things that are so important, and I get to share that knowledge with you right here on the show so you can live the life and the dream you truly want to live. Okay. My guest on the show, on this episode, is someone I respect so much. Now, in the city of Port Harcourt, before you count to 3, he is 1. And he is so good that you can't do anything in this town. I'm talking about hosting an event in this town without, first of all, reaching out to him. He's a force to reckon with. And I said to myself, it doesn't make any sense for me to run this episode without having a conversation with him. He's a friend. He's someone that's very down to earth. He's very open, and he's someone that genuinely cares about the youth. I'm talking about none other, the Mayor-of-Pitakwa. Okay, glad to have you back right here on the Jerrycan show. I did tell you earlier that my guest on this episode is the Mayor of Pitakwa. Ladies and gentlemen, friends of the show, please make welcome right now, KO Baba Jornsen.
Very happy to see you.
Yeah, happy to see you. It's been a while.
Yes, like since you made money, you abandoned your boys.
Set up.
Yes,
set up. But again, I am so happy. Thank you for making out the time to be here on the show. We'll just go straight to business.
Yeah, straight to business.
Yeah.
No time to waste.
Okay, let's start from this. I know so much about you, but for the sake of our audience, I'd really like for you to tell us about yourself, your history, where you're coming from, and let's just have that, let's just have that first.
When you say I know so much about you, I can't feel whether you get my leak tape.
I sabi some.
You get my nude.
I sabi some things.
So the way you guys talk, I know so much about you.
No, I know plenty. I sabi plenty.
I want to say, my wife don't go save something in here and make you see. Okay, my name is KO Baba. They call me the Mayor of Pitakwa. I'm a comedian, conference speaker. I consult. My specification is sales, marketing, branding, and growth. I do. I'm the convener at TEDx Deal. I am the convener Mayor-of-Pitakwa, the biggest stand-up comedy show in the city right now, with 5,000 plus footprint. I am the convener KO Baba Youth Convention. I am the convener Gospel Gang Carnival. I am also I'm the visionary founder of Tokaholic Talent Factory. I can go on and on, but I think I'm passionate about people, seeing them happy and then seeing them progress. You wear so many hats, and people like say the command they finish. I am this, comma. I am this, comma. You wear so. No be pride, though. Just to tell people what I be. When you know, when I don't know.
But again, against the backdrop of that, it also shows that you work very hard.
Yeah, it's very hard.
You work very hard. You work very smart, and you have a solid team. Because for you to be able to juggle different things, so many hats, and you still have that momentum going for you. Let's start with comedy. That's what you're known for very well, especially in the city of Port Harcourt. That's what you're known for. You're also a conference speaker. You anchor events. When and how did you, begin this journey? Take us back there. Okay,
for us comedians, it's quite different from the musicians. For musicians, they discover their talent too early. They join maybe children choir, or they learn one or two instruments when they are still very young or they are teenagers.
Okay.
But I've noticed, especially from this part of the world, most of us, we don't also go be comedians. I think I had a dream. I wanted to be an economist. That's what I wanted to study.
Okay.
Yes, that's my passion. I want to be an economist. Then I was very good with reading my economics textbook then. But with time, I started working in a shipping company when I lost my dad while waiting for them. From that shipping company, I know I started speaking.
Okay.
And gradually, my first book I read was Zig Ziglar, Over the Top. I will not forget that.
Wow, so that's a book to take note of.
Yes, and then I started reading Ben Tracy books, like anything Ben Tracy, Eat That Frogs, 24 Habits of Self-Made Millionaires. As I just see them, I just buy. And that helped me with time. So when the company nosedive, the shipping company, Armstrong Shipping, people who were very active in at MP would know the company, Armstrong Shipping. Then I was a communication officer. So I moved from that point, and then I started doing speaking, small speaking. As I was speaking, I was anchoring. But there's this beautiful thing, as somebody who was given opportunity to the MC things for church, around the environment, I was very spontaneous and funny. And Pastor Goswill, I also had a counter with Yewuna Obumanu. I went for one.
Yeah. He's a friend.
Yeah.
He used to work in Arrest TV those days. He still works there.
If I'm a comedian today, Yewuna Obumanu inspired me.
Wow.
Yes, I can say that with confidence and authority. And a lot, I owe him a lot of respect. And I've seen some people doing award. It's a legend award. Say, put your own name for this award because he deserves it. And my next show is the legendary edition. It will give me the opportunity to bring it on stage. He didn't nurture me or this thing, but I went for an event. No, he didn't even give me platform. I went for an event. I was sitting. Yewuna was the MC, City Council. It was a free eye care, but while they were waiting to launch, it was like entertaining us, back-to-back comedy. I was admiring the job.
Wow.
So I left that place then. I remember I'd say I crack like 2 dropping jokes when would they do something around and people they laugh. And my sister birthday was the first I did stand-up comedy. To cut the long story short, at some point, being someone that was emceeing and people say you are funny, I had opportunity to be doing stand-up comedy. I stopped doing motivation. I said, let me focus on this thing. And that's how I became a stand-up comedian. My first paid job was 3,000. Forget the amount for the last. I
want to ask you that question. What about the last one?
No, it's 7-figure. I do 7-figure. That's what I do today. It is, the possibility is in growth, and growth comes as a result of creativity, clarity, consistency, and commitment. So you must be very creative. This is how I feel. Clarity is that you must know exactly what you should do and do them. Commitment is you must try as much as possible to make sure that every day you wake up, you are doing something in your field. And consistency is you must be willing to, while you're doing that every day, you go get discouraged. Don't stop. Keep doing it. So if I don't do all these things, what I tell you now, you will definitely expect that the fee will move from, I'll take it 1,000 times soon, which fee should move from 3,000 to
7 figures right now.
Yes, we'll get to 8 figures, yes, very soon.
Okay, you touched on something which I'll fast forward on. You said you studied economics.
No, I said that's what I wanted to study.
Well, that's what you wanted to study.
Yes, I studied marketing.
Okay, when you look at where you are right now, do you feel that contributed to what you are? Yes, you studied marketing, and I know that marketing to a large extent plays a huge role in what you do right now. Comedy is one thing, but do you extract so much from that to what you do right now? Yes,
I do. I extract so much from marketing. When I start publicity for my event, when I brand my event, when I do things, it's different. For me, it's an advantage. The knowledge that I have about marketing is massive, huge, and I read a lot about marketing. I teach people marketing today. So that school has come another rubbish talk. Yes. I'm glad you really said that. Yes, another rubbish talk. Yes, I even went back to school after I don't get small money and name. Yes, I even went back to school at that point. Yes. So it was not even easy for me. There was a point I wanted to quit, but I still had to move ahead. So the knowledge that I got from that part helped me embrace marketing. So when we do Mayor-of-Pitakwa, our marketing strategies is quite different because I understand marketing communication. Yeah. I understand the fundamentals of marketing communications, and I can build them and drive my sales and intent differently. Yes, so it was helpful.
One thing that is obvious from what you've said so far is you're a lover of books and you read a lot. You talked about consistency, you talked about clarity. What's the other one again?
Commitment.
Yeah, commitment. You touched on all of that. Okay, let's shift gears and back to comedy. Can you remember exactly when you got your first big break in comedy? What year, what time, what particular event was it that, really shaped the trajectory of your career?
There are phases. If you're in the creative industry, there are like 3, 4, 5 phases.
Okay.
Yes, that takes you. You have different break, and then they take you to that point. But for me, in Port Harcourt or generally, I made this move as a particular year to host AY. Yes, it was heavy then. Okay. I was raving. I thought it was about 2013 or so. And then I put all my energy, take loan, left, right, center, as I put all of them together. And then the biggest hall in the city was the Atrium. Okay. Yes, it was around the Atrium, or Aztec was just coming out of, but I know that Atrium was like the biggest hall then. And I paid for that big hall. I did few billboards. I remember Dan the humorist telling me, saying, "Are you first comedian don't do billboard for this town?" And was encouraging me. And so that particular show, a lot of people paid attention to me. Okay. Yes, a lot of people, who is this guy, man? This guy tried. Because I also know I had propaganda. People say, KO cannot bring your wife, KO cannot bring your wife. But nobody will dare that one with me. Today, if I say I won't bring Kevin Hart, people will tell me, KO cannot bring Kevin Hart. You build that credibility. Yes. So, no, it's not just about credibility alone. People know that you are a determined fellow. I have the mental audacity. So when I tell you I want to do something and you are doubting me, you know that they waste your doubt. You could just show the person. Yes, you can see they waste your doubt, and everybody know that when it comes to risk taking, Baba for the voice, 90 days. So yes, and that particular event, and when I finished that event, the one before that one was when I did comedy show strictly for pastors. The pastors started inviting me and everything, but that particular one, both companies, game changer. Yes, both companies. MTN became my favorite. I don't know another event, but it gave me a certain level of popularity and visibility that helped my career to move up. Wow, there's so much that somebody will learn from you. Like the well is so deep. You have a depth of knowledge. You have passion. You have guts, audacity. Like you see something, say the person they're wasting doubt. Okay, let's go on a short break right now. It's the Jerrycan show. We'll be right back shortly. Keep it locked right here. All right, welcome right back. It's the Jerrycan show. My name is Jerry, and I'm right here with the Mayor of Pitakwa, KO Baba. All right, Baba, let's go to the next one. Again, it's the hat you're wearing. Talkaholic, Gospel Gang. Yeah. Gospel Gang, TEDx Duo, all of these things. How do you juggle them? Let me say, the strength to walk. Yes. And how then do you juggle? A good team. Yes. Okay, good team. Go ahead. Yes. The strength to walk, a good team, time management. I can break them down. What about work-life balance? For me, my life is more about work. I no go fit dispute that fact, man. Not talking when my wife go watching, go come they tell me say liar. Yes, I'm lucky that I married an understanding wife. I'm not put on like that. But if I have 24 hours in the day, I sleep on the average 5-6 hours, and then I spend. I go home late, let me put it like that, and I leave the house early, I go home late. So my life is mostly about work. So I pay attention to my work. If today we're chasing Mayor-of-Pitakwa, we're chasing Mayor-of-Pitakwa. If tomorrow we're chasing TEDx. Outside that, I also know that my company, Tokoli Company, Unlimited too, is a marketing company. We have some brands that we handle their marketing and PRO too. Okay. Yes, that's like the daily activity that we have basically outside the events that we do. Okay. Also as a company too, we do events for other organizations, but we focus on concerts and conference alone. We don't do ceremony. as well. So to balance that, I have a team, a very active team.
Solid team.
Yeah, solid team. On different levels. The A-level team is like employees, full-time staffs. The B-level team is list of people that they are not full-time, but they are very much available when I need them and active. Like Ibim, I call him the catalyst, the talent factory, and heads a couple of things with my film production and content. Miracle does a couple of things with my human resources management and volunteers. There is John Best. There is people who are also trying to help see them and do gospel gang. I have these kind of people. So when you have the energy to work, when you have a good team that can help you take care of your business on certain levels, it makes it easy. They are reporting, you are delegating, they are reporting, and you're following up. That's how I balance things out.
Okay, the brand, KO, the brand. How would you define KO, the brand, and what will you want to be identified with KO, the brand? My brand, I am people-oriented. Okay.
Yes, I'm people-oriented. That's I'm very careful about offending people. Very careful, because if I offend people, I don't have to talk sorry. So man, I don't just offend, man, just mind my business and go. So I'm people-oriented. And because I'm people-oriented, my comedies are clean and classy.
Okay.
And because I'm people...
That's intentional?
Yeah, that's very intentional.
Okay.
Very intentional. Because I'm people-oriented, I carry a lot of social responsibility. I do a lot of give back because I'm people-oriented. Okay. So my brand stands for clean, classy, selflessness, and futuristic thinking. No, I don't know how to put it. I think about the future, and I'm not just thinking about myself. I'm thinking about others as well. Okay,
with where you are right now, if you could write a letter to your younger self with the word of knowledge you have, the experience you've garnered over time, if you could say something to your younger self, because a lot of persons are watching this, what would you say to your younger self?
Leave Port Harcourt. Go Lagos. Anything I'm doing,
I didn't see that coming actually.
No, anythime I'm doing this town, if I was doing it in Lagos, I would be bigger, better, and richer. I say it. That's my younger self. But if you say if it later was to my older self, it's go nowhere. Yes, because a lot of destinies are tied to me at this point, and I just feel that if I leave. So
right now you feel you're working on your purpose.
Yes, I'm working on purpose, and so. But if my younger self, I get when I nearly make that move, I will say no, they UK or they Lagos or they US as the thing. But my younger self don't go now, and my older self on them. Good enough, there is digitalization. It means that from this point now,
you can reach the world.
You can reach the world. So I do a lot of thinking. I want to stay in Port Harcourt, and then I'm spreading my tentacles and spreading my messages. And then if you are young, you know, be my younger self, you be your own younger self. I must tell you this, that what you want to be is easier if you decode your design. There's a way God created me. If you want to be like me, you go struggle. Like me, I know sabi do hard work. I sabi do thinking. I sabi talk. Yes, decode your design. Some of you know the things that you can do freely, your passion. So when you try to build a career from the area of your passion, you go fit. I learned this from Reverend Sam Adeyemi a long time ago. He was speaking, so I said, decode your design.
That's Daystar, right?
Yes, Daystar. See, get how God create you. So focus. So I knew that I grew up and was you too like talk. You too they argue. That's this. I remember growing up, some people say, be lawyer. Be lawyer. Because if I support one thing, before I start, I don't get my facts. I'm going to argue, tire, and then they give up. But for me, my design was about being someone who is either talking, who is writing, who is thinking. I was not an
someone
engineer.
like a mental heavyweight.
Yes, I was not. I was a knowledge-based person. I was not an engineer. I was supposed to be.
Come to do that work we had you.
Make I shock you. It's funny but true. When I married me and my wife, they house alone. So when Jen off, My wife knows that she will go on them. Don't be me. So call the gate man. The gate man knows just listen that you go on them. I need the on gen. I need the enter kitchen. I need the boil water. I need the.
What do they provide?
You must provide.
Okay.
You must. I'm in the school of thought who says the man should take care of everything. Then
Okay.
if the woman has to support, you are lucky.
Okay.
And my school of, I know be the school of thought of say share. So now I joke with my wife and I say add something for the house rent so that you could be saying now to get the house. But you must provide.
Okay. All right, I'm glad you really touched on that, because the truth is, looking at your brand today for what it is, what it stands for, and what it represents, so many young and upcoming comedians and people that want to venture into that industry, they don't understand. I'm glad that you really broke down the back end of it. You have a team. When people are sleeping, you are working. You're doing this, you're doing that. Even when I came in here, I also met you working. So again, throw light on it. Let them understand that it is hard work. The 5 or 10 minutes or 1 hour they see you on stage, like it takes like a month or 2 or 3 to even prepare for that particular point. Someone said, when preparation meets opportunity, that's luck, right?
Yes.
So throw more light on it. As regards you.
Okay, for me, I like work. I know not anybody will tell me I like to work for me, and this is the truth about anybody who wants to make it in life, that you must know that you have to work. You might not be a workaholic like some of us, but that word responsibility means use your ability and respond to the things you should do. You are supposed to do to better your life.
Okay.
That be responsibility. And the opposite of responsibility is liability. That's how I define them.
Wow.
Yes, for me, because if you don't know how to carry out your responsibility, you will end up as a liability as well. So you are a creative, you are a comedian, musician, you're watching anybody, you are understand. That's where clarity comes in, exactly what you should be doing as a comedian. As a comedian, I know, say, my work not be for me to write song. My work not be for me to dance.
Okay.
If you call me on stage to perform as a comedian and then I'm singing, people will wait me this. No matter how sweet the song, the next thing they can do, maybe next time they will just introduce me like musicians. So when you're also working, work in your field as well. You have a physics exam, and you are studying English or government. Did you read? Yes, I read, but you were reading the wrong course and you struggle. So that's a lot of things I see. People don't pay attention to develop themselves in their craft. We are talking football, we are talking everything, we are doing politics, but that pathway be your pathway. You need to develop yourself there. So work every day, ask yourself, what am I supposed to do to make my career better? And make sure you are doing something about it. Is it event? Is it writing a new joke? Is it writing a new song? Is it producing a new song? Is it going to the studio to give a DJ or an OAP or something? Do it. It is important. Just make sure you're working. Some of us, we started alone, and as you keep growing, entertainment is designed for shared success. Okay. Yes, the musician has a manager, has a PRO person, as a road manager, as wardrobe person, as entertainment day. So when you keep growing, you need to also build structures, and this structure now will fit help you when you get in future for you to make much more. That's the position that I am now. Okay,
let's talk about the stage before we go on a commercial. I heard this from you a very long time ago. You talked about slapstick for comedy. I don't know, but I know say I hear that from you. Stage management, I've seen you on stage countless times, and you hold everyone like you pin them down. You know, you understand the audience, you understand whatever stage you are operating from. What can people learn from that, especially, again, comedians or people that MCs or anchors? What can they learn? What's your advice to them as regards stage management?
So I don't really.
No, they always analyze.
They
analyze you.
They don't already. No. The normal concept. Comedians don't know how to talk. You talk to people. And sometimes it's not about comedian don't know how to talk. Sometimes it's the person hosting the event.
Okay.
It's not paying attention to who you bring in. Every comedian have a style.
Okay.
Yes, I was supposed to do a particular event. It was an outdoor campus, and they want someone that was very crazy at that level. So I said to the people, at this level of craziness, now this person might be the best for them. I can shout, jump, and do this, but if you give it to this person, me, I be selfless person. I need to care about that. And when I mention the person, they say, yes, not true. Even them, yes. I've also been to a couple of events too. They go carry those crazy people, and they are like, man, they get one event, they go bring one boy, saying they talking here, they shout for where millionaires, professors, they get. So understanding the audience is important. When I do event, I ask, where's the host from? Because if I know he's a Yoruba man, there's going to be a lot of Yoruba persons. Yeah.
Okay.
And so if you go there and then they do joke, they have Yoruba people, you might lose it. So when you go to those kind of places, you say, I like Yoruba people. For instance, Yoruba people, you get the attention you need. So understand the audience, ask questions, make inquiries.
Due diligence.
Yes, do your due diligence. Ask, what's his profession? If they tell you he's a doctor, a lot of medical doctors will be there as well. Don't even go and give an illustration for medicine when no match will be rubbish. Don't even go and start abusing doctors. Just when you go to where politicians are, as much as you know how to speak and form activists, you just draw some line. Because the politicians are thief, all of them. We know all of this too. So I do that a lot. I ask questions, who is doing this? Why is this event happening? I do.
Just continue.
I do a lot. I do that. So I understand the audience. And then some audience don't want the joke lengthy. I can get into that audience. I say, these people are looking for one-liners. So I can go in and say, these people are old audience. So the jokes, if the jokes are lengthy, you bore them. I was anchoring Professor Atinike's birthday few weeks back. Because they are professors, I know that pidgin English jokes.
On that
level. The jokes have to be non-pidgin, polished English, no vulgarity, short jokes. Yes, so you need to understand your audience. The same thing with musicians. If you go to an audience and that particular audience you will not get the ovation or the invitation again. Yes, so know your audience. That's key for most creatives and entertainers.
All right, he said it. Know your audience. Very, very important. We're going to a quick break right now. My name is Jerry. Glad to have you back. Yes, this is the last part of the show, and basically I have a rapid fire session with the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, the Mayor-of-Pitakwa. Baba, all right, I have a list of rapid fire questions for you. Okay, ready? Very easy. What is your favorite food?
Before cook. Oh boy, this cook, they don't miss me. Cook and pop cola before. But I think what I would choose, I don't like food generally. I'm not a food person. I can stay the whole day without eating. For instance, today we're almost 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. or 2 p.m.
Okay.
2 p.m. and I've not taken anything. Yes, so I'm not a food person. If you ask me my favorite soup, I would say afang soup.
Okay. All right, so what's the best advice you've ever received, career-wise, as a father, all around? What's the best advice? AY
Macron, the producer of The Waiter. Many years ago, I want to bring AY. So I called him on phone. I was trying to update the boss. The show goes to which is how far are your ticket? How they go? You don't sell this. You don't sell that. And then I said, but the regular they sell well. The VIP is slow. The table now I never sell. Only 1 or 2. I said no. That people need to buy table from publicity. In a relationship, then they carry buy table because they want support you. They know you. They like what they do. So go meet people where you know. Will like you, will get money, go fear for them. That single advice is the reason why I'm the best comedy show table seller in the country.
Okay, in the country. What's one thing you think about when you hear the word success?
I think your success is up to you.
Okay.
Yes, you will never succeed except you do what you need to do. If you are depending on the next guy to help you succeed, no. Spell the word success, take any alphabet out of it, it will sound like sex. But it will sound like success. But immediately you remove you, it will sound like sex.
Okay.
Yes.
So your success is
up to you.
Yeah. All right, the next one is, what's the most important lesson you've learned in life? This year, last year,
This year, the current one, there are too many ungrateful people in this life. Yes.
Is there a story behind that?
There is, but I'm not in the mood to share this story, but it's sad when, especially in our industry, there are a lot of persons who there will be nowhere without the input of a certain person. So immediately they just get to a particular level. Every other person no matter. So they bite fingers and fingers and fingers, so they feed them. So the lesson I've learned is every time you want to help anybody, unconditional.
Just do it from your heart.
Yes, just do it for love.
Without expecting
anything. Yes, because if you say you're doing it because of they want me, then they respect you. Remember, they won't respect you. Instead, they will make sure they don't disrespect you alone. People change immediately they get to that top, which you then see success. Not just me that's experiencing it.
I think I can relate with that. People change over time. Away from that, what traits must be there for someone to earn your respect?
Truth. Okay. Yes, you won't earn my respect if you're a lying person. You won't. If it's a bit lie, I know they like ways a bit lie.
What one word do you want people to associate you, KO, and the brand with?
Courage.
Courage.
Yes.
And the last one is this: if you could change one thing about the world, what would it be?
Pursue Nigeria, we can people for Nigeria, go another country. People who are within Nigeria now can be good people. My kind of people get pure heart, clean heart. If I don't get food, I figure enter my neighbor house and go come my house. I think it change things about the world.
Of course.
Pursue wicked people coming from this country. I don't want to use politicians because people have given us the impression that when you talk about people spoiling Nigeria and politicians, it's not a lie. It's way beyond that. It's not about politicians. There are people from political setting, religious people get their own. As I speak now, my friend is battling some religious people. They are very, very diabolic most times and demonic as well. There are cases like that. Some business people too get their own for body. Some lazy people too get their own body. So all those set up way bad, you pursue them. They then go one country, carry them. Then all of us one day, they gel off.
Okay, yes, we go there, they gel off. Baba, thank you so much for your time. There's something I do, two things actually. The last one is you give us your parting shot to wrap up the show, and then you will reintroduce yourself and wrap the show up yourself. You understand? Okay. So your parting shot, and then you get to wrap things up.
Okay, so no matter what you do, growth happens. Growth can happen. Growth can happen. I've seen small people become big and big people become bigger, and the bigger people become biggest. I've seen it. I've also experienced in the levels of my life. But what makes growth happen is movement, advancement. Make sure you are doing things that will advance your career. Don't allow anything stop your advancement. Even your environment, your attachment should not limit your advancement. That means the things that you love, the things within you, the things advance. Now that advancement, trying to push yourself daily, and then they bring growth. So, and in this industry, is the bigger the better. The bigger the better all around. Even musicians, they will pay you well when you get bigger, and you will have better acceptance. You will have better fan base, but a lot. So grow, get bigger, get better. That's what I want to tell you. God bless you.
All right, bigger, better. Just move. So wrap the show up. Tell them to subscribe, everything. So
my name is KO Baba. They call me the Mayor-of-Pitakwa. You're watching the Jerrycan show, and I want you to subscribe. I want you to enjoy the show. Keep enjoying not just this episode, but every episode. When the show pop up, don't touch that dial. If you touch that dial, I don't want to say you will die, but die it. I love you.
What if we no. What if we do everything? Die it. I don't.